In the winter of 2004, the London to Manchester night train carried dozens of weary passengers home after a long day. But among them was one man whose story would soon become one of the strangest mysteries in modern British history. At around 10:45 p.m, CCTV cameras at Euston Station captured him boarding the late-night train. He carried nothing more than a small bag, a folded newspaper under his arm, and a ticket for the final stop in Manchester. But here's the chilling part. Despite dozens of witnesses, despite CCTV footage, and despite a full police investigation, this man never got off the train. And to this day, nobody knows what really happened to him. Witnesses recall seeing him clearly. Some say he sat quietly in the corner, reading his newspaper as the train left London. A few passengers remembered him glancing out the window as the rain streaked across the glass, the lights of passing towns flashing in the dark. The journey should have been simple. Straight through the English countryside, a few brief stops, nothing unusual, but somewhere between two stations, between the rhythm of the rails and the flicker of the carriage lights, something strange happened. When the train finally rolled into Manchester, the seat where he had been sitting was empty. His bag, gone. His newspaper, left behind, folded neatly on the seat. The train doors had stayed locked the entire journey. No one had seen him leave. No one had heard a sound. Police boarded the train immediately after it arrived. Every carriage was searched, every restroom checked, every inch of the train inspected. Nothing. It was as though the man had simply vanished. The CCTV footage from inside the train showed him boarding. But curiously, at some point during the journey, the cameras caught nothing unusual. No struggle, no sudden movement, no sign of panic. Detectives interviewed every passenger. Conductors were questioned. The train staff swore they had seen nothing out of the ordinary. It was as if the man had stepped into thin air. Over the years, theories have flooded in. Some believe he managed to jump off the train somewhere between tunnels, though this seems nearly impossible. The doors remained locked until Manchester, and jumping at that speed in the dead of night would have left some trace behind. Others suspect foul play. Perhaps he was targeted, maybe even removed before the train arrived, though no one can explain how. And then there's the strangest theory of all, that he was never really there, that somehow the CCTV footage, the witnesses, the newspaper, all point to a man who might not have existed at all. The case remains unsolved. No family came forward. No missing person report matched his description. His fingerprints on the newspaper revealed nothing in police records. It was as if this man lived only for that brief train journey and then disappeared from history. Nearly 20 years later, the mystery still haunts investigators. The empty seat, the silent cameras, the man who boarded the train and never got off. So, what do you think happened on that cold winter night in 2004? Was it foul play, a carefully planned disappearance, or something stranger than we can imagine? Drop your theory in the comments below. And if this story gave you chills, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves a good mystery. Because sometimes the truth hides in the shadows.